Alrighty, so I have my blanket and my bolster here, and getting into meditation is quite easy when you kind of know the mechanics. So start by spreading your sit bones apart. This can really help the sit bones descend and let the low back relax. And then we're going to pull in the left leg, symbolizing the west, and the right leg symbolizing the east. And then we have our left hand palm up, resting on our thigh, our left thigh, so that shoulder can rest. And then we have the right hand on top of the left, and we connect all of those directions and meridians by touching our thumbs together. Now we close our eyes, and here we arrive. Here we arrive on our mat to practice being with ourself, our breath, and our body, and each other during this sacred time together. Even though we are separate, we are all connected by our breath. So as you're here, draw attention into your body, following your breath with your mind, inhaling all the way in the nose, throat, chest, lungs, belly, back out, belly, lungs, chest, throat, nose. Inhale, nose, throat, chest, lungs, belly. Exhale, belly, lungs, chest, throat, nose. Inhaling, expanding, and feeling space being created. Exhale, allowing the shoulders to relax on the back, yet remaining tall. Allowing your body breath to breathe you. Now, without trying to change anything with your breath, just notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing the muscles in your face. Becoming fully present with your breath just by listening. And now we'll take our hands to our heart, creating our intention for today's practice of something that you're grateful for. For example, I am grateful for my health. And I am also grateful for all the medical professionals out there that are being brave and helping everybody in need. So as you're here, feel gratitude with all your heart. Seal that intention with that I am statement. I am grateful for. And now let it go. And here we'll begin. All right. So let's switch the crossing of our legs. So just extend both legs. We brought the left one in first. Now we'll bring the right one in. Or you can extend both of your legs straight. We're just going to start with some neck mobility. So let's inhale the right arm up, and we're going to connect the middle tip of the finger with our ear, and exhale as you drop that right ear towards your right shoulder. Hi, Lily. It helps to close your eyes sometimes here. But draw that left shoulder down on your back. So we're activating that left arm and we're breathing into the left side of the neck. Now just gently tip your chin towards your chest. And notice where you feel that tension has moved, maybe to the back of your neck a little bit. And then breathe in space, remaining tall. Exhale, tension. Relaxing that left shoulder down a little bit more. Now we're going to tip the neck back as we're looking upwards, just to see if there's anything that needs to be released more in the front of the neck. And then we're going to gently release that right arm down. We're going to draw a smiley face with our chin across our chest so that our left ear is towards the left shoulder. Inhale the left arm up. The tip of the middle finger comes to the top of the ear. Close your eyes and breathe into the side of your neck. As you exhale, draw that right shoulder down towards the floor. Holy cow. This is a good one. We're stretching our scaling muscles here, and when those get really tight, they can cut off circulation to our arms. Like lately, sleeping on my side, my hands are going numb. And so really stretching the scalenes help open that circulation back up. Now draw your chin towards your chest. Notice where that tension has moved. Once again, breathing in to where you feel tension, connecting the breath with your body. Staying present with what you're feeling. And then we'll move the chin back and up. So we're just holding the head, tipping the chin back towards the sky. And now we'll bring it back to center, and we're going to use our hand to push our head back up to center. Now take both hands and reach them down towards the ground. We're going to make 2 circles with our neck one direction. And I encourage you to close your eyes here so you can really feel your body and only go at a pace that your body wants you to go. And if there's a spot where you're like, oh yeah, I need to like stay there and work this out a little bit, just stay there. And go real slow, take your time. There's no hurry today, no worry. We're all in this together. And then we will slowly move our head the other direction, nice and slow. Today is all about gentle, slow movements that release tension. So just really listen to your body and breathe. And then we'll come back to center. Let's take 3 shoulder rolls back. 3 forward, shrugging them up. Maybe getting the elbows into it. Awesome. And then we will come to kneeling. Now here's where I'm going to use my blanket for my knees. And we're going to do that foot stretch. So sitting on the feet like so. And once again, if you guys need a little support, you put a blanket or a pillow underneath your butt, and that's really going to take the pressure off. Otherwise, you can set those pillows to the side. Now, sitting on your feet, you're just going to be here as long as you can take it. As we inhale our arms up, exhale over to the left, finding the floor, reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale over to the right, open up your chest towards the sky. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Right about now, those feet, if they haven't already, are screaming at you. So go ahead and tap the tops of your feet on the floor, waking them up. And then we're going to come to kneeling. So the feet are flat here. We're just gonna walk the fingertips back, opening the chest, opening the heart, opening the throat. Taking a couple breaths here. So the fingertips are forward here. And just let your head hang back. Awesome. Okay, come forward into tabletop for cat and cow. So it's up to you, whatever you're feeling with your feet, if you want to tuck the toes or keep them flat. I like to tuck the toes to stretch the bottoms of my feet. And then we'll inhale as we drop the belly, roll the shoulders on the back, look up, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine, looking at the belly button area, stretching that mid back. Inhale once again, dropping the belly, rolling the shoulders on the back, taking your time. Exhale, round the spine. I always get some good cracks and pops right here. That's good. That's okay. That's your body just naturally realigning itself. Now 1 breath per movement. Inhale. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Yay. Take your knees nice and wide, big toes together. Sit back into a child's pose. Walk those arms out nice and far. So we're going to draw the shoulders on the back, but engage your triceps and engage your arms so the elbows are not on the ground. Lift the elbows off the floor. Relax your forehead down onto the ground if you can. Take 3 deep breaths into your low back and your mid back. So just fill your back up with breath. On your next inhale, peel yourself forward. We're going to bring the knees closer together, dropping the hips and pulling the heart up and open for cobra. Cobra means the knees are down on the ground. If we were in up dog, we would just lift the knees off the floor. So remember this for in a little bit. Exhale as we sit the hips back for a child's pose. Inhale, peeling ourselves forward, dropping the hips down, opening the heart. Cobra. Exhale, sit the hips back. Child's pose. Inhale, pull yourself forward and lift up for cobra. 1 more time. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, pull forward. And now just see if you can lift your knees for a moment for up dog. Drop the knees and roll over onto your back. Here we probably don't need the blanket anymore, so you can push it to the side and just roll over onto your back. If you do have a block, keep it with you or a pillow, because we're going to use that for core in a little bit. Now just place your hands on your pelvis. We're going to do some gentle pelvic rocking. And this is a movement that is really good to do for our bodies every day to loosen up the low back and just to get blood circulation into the hips. So as we exhale, we're going to empty the belly and tuck that pelvis underneath us. As you inhale, tip that pelvic shelf back, arching the low back a little bit. Exhale as we tuck that pelvis underneath, pressing the low back down into the ground. Inhale, arch the low back. And just reconnect with your breath here. Reconnect with your body. Feeling grateful to be able to just be here now. And just practice these gentle movements. Exhale as you empty the belly. Good. And now we'll flatten the spine. And you'll take your block if you have one, or a soccer ball or a pillow, and place it between your knees or between your feet, because you're gonna do some core work. I'm gonna go through the motions with you. All right, so either your knees or your feet, and your legs can be straight or your knees can be bent. Now bring your hands behind your head. Inhale, prepare. Exhale as you lift your elbows up and towards the left. Inhale as you dip back down. Exhale as you tuck that pelvis. Lift the hips up and reach your right elbow towards your left knee. Once again, your legs can be straight or knees can be bent, and squeeze. So that was 3. Inhale back down. Exhale, your right or left elbow goes towards the right knee. Inhale back down. Exhale, lift the hips up. Lift both shoulders off the ground. Inhale back down. Exhale as you lift the left elbow towards the right knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale back down. Now you're going to go straight up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift the lower back. So you're tucking the pelvis and lifting the shoulders off the floor. Inhale, relax. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, relax. Exhale as you lift. Go through that whole thing 2 more times with your legs straight or knees bent. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift your hips, lift your shoulders. Inhale, back down. Exhale all that air and squeeze your core. Inhale, back down. Other side. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, back down. 2 more. Exhale, lift up and squeeze. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift it up. Both shoulders lift. Inhale, back down. Come to the center for 3. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. 1 more time all the way through to the left. Inhale. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, relax. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, relax. Now to the right. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift both shoulders and squeeze. Inhale, relax. Last one to the center. Exhale, lift your hips, lift your shoulders. Inhale, back down. Lift from your core. Exhale. Inhale, back down. Last one, best one. Exhale, blow all that air out. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Give it all you got. And relax your feet down and your shoulders down. Really good job. Bring your hands back to your pelvis. And now bring your feet wide and knock your knees together. And just connect with your breath. Close your eyes. Feel all that energy and heat that you've created in your core. Feeling grateful that you just took the time to do that. So now you don't have to do it again. And take your arms to the sides and drop both knees to the left. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Drop your knees to the right. 1 more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Wonderful. Okay, bring your hands behind your thighs. We're going to rock it up. So start to rock on your back. Super good for the back. There we go. And come all the way up, flipping over your knees, coming onto your hands and knees. Good job, everybody. Okay. See, you're still with me. Yay, that's great. Here we go to dolphin pose. So we've been practicing this one. Remember to line up the elbows by touching the bicep muscles. And then our middle finger is in alignment with the elbow. We're going to lift our hips up, coming into the dolphin. And then walking the toes as far towards the knees as we can. The knees can be super bent here. But turn your chest muscles on. So flex your chest, flex your biceps, shoulders are on your back. If this is too much, go to your child's pose. So take 3 deep breaths here. Relax your head, looking between your feet. Press your chest towards your thighs, opening that upper back. And now coming down to the knees, spreading the knees nice and wide, and then sitting back to your child's pose once again. Notice how much more open the hips feel, and the knees, and the back, and the shoulders. Maybe you can bring your chest lower, but still engaging your arms and your triceps, so lifting the forearms off of the floor. Relaxing the head down for another breath. And then we're going to walk ourselves back up to kneeling. So seated and kneeling. We're going to bring both hands to our heart. Just close your eyes and bring your gratitude affirmation back to mind for a moment. I am grateful for my health. Our left arm is going to come down on our thigh. Our right hand is going to touch our pec muscle and just peel that breastplate open. We've been doing a lot of work with our chest, push-ups and shoulders. So we're just going to do some gentle movement with that tissue, that fascia in there. Take 2 more deep breaths into the right breastplate. And then we'll bring that right hand down. Take your left hand to your left pec and peel that breastplate open. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Great. And then come back to your down dog. And get ready for some movement. So press into your down dog. Really lift your hips up and back. Pedal your feet if you'd like, bending 1 knee at a time. Taking some nice deep breaths here, maybe lifting up onto the tippy toes and then descending the heels back down. Shaking out the head, shoulders on your back. And then take a full breath of stillness. Just being still in your down dog. And then we're going to start to walk our hands back towards our feet, bending the knees. And if you can, give yourself a hug. So grab your thighs, the backs of your thighs. That's a little difficult for me right now. Or just give yourself a hug. Forward fold, thinking long spine. So just really lengthening through the back. And then we'll slowly roll up, pressing through your heels, pulling through the back side of your body, coming into our mountain pose with our palms spread, stretching our fingers, standing tall, feeling the ground underneath us. And congratulations, you made it to standing. Okay, let's come to the front of our mat as we're going to work through some sun salutation A and B. So let's just take our time as we inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Place the hands down and step into your plank. I'm going to go to my knees for this first one. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend the elbows halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. So remember, our cobra is knees down, knees up is up dog. Exhale, as you tuck the toes, lift the knees and hips to your down dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, prepare to move to the front of your mat. Exhale, step, walk, or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands and step it back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, flip over the toes for up dog or cobra. Exhale, lift the hips with the core. Come into your down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift to the tippy toes. Prepare to move. Exhale, look between your hands and step, walk, or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Sun salutation B. Bring your feet together, toes to touch. Inhale as we swoop the fingertips down and we sit into our chair. Exhale, forward fold. Separate the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms and step back to your plank position. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, extend your right leg straight up and back. Take an exhale here and just feel that extension through your heel, long spine. And as you inhale, step it between your hands, dropping that back heel 45 degrees in, coming into your warrior one. Take a breath here, settle in. On your next exhale, plant the palms, framing the foot, or on the inside of the foot perhaps, and step that right leg back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Take an exhale and press through that back heel. Then on your next inhale, step that left leg through, drop the right heel down, coming into your warrior one. Take a full breath in and out. On your next exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Inhale, exhale, halfway down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, lift the hips and press it back to down dog. Nice job. Inhale, lift to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands, and step to the feet. Inhale, chair, and exhale, stand. One more time for Sun B. Saluting the sun shining on our faces today. Inhale, sit into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands and step it back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, press through that back heel in your three-legged down dog. Inhale, step that right leg forward, come into warrior one. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, push through that back heel. Inhale, step that left leg forward, drop the back heel, coming into warrior one. Exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift to the tippy toes. Prepare to move. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Awesome. All right, with our right leg forward, step into warrior two. So we're gonna drop that back heel and open it up to 90 degrees. Open those arms, finding strength with the lower body and squeezing the arms, but relaxing the hands, relaxing your face. See if you can go a little bit deeper by bending your back knee, and then you can go a little bit deeper and then straighten your back leg. Make sure you can see your front big toe. Inhale as we come to reverse warrior. So we're gonna grow an inch. We're gonna flip our front palm, come into lateral flexion with the neck, and then rib rotation. Open up your ribs, and exhale, come back to warrior two. 2 more times. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Coming into triangle, we're gonna straighten our front knee, reach the fingertips forward, push the hips up and back, and then like you're in between 2 glass panes, you're just gonna open up your chest. Now maybe you have a block that you use on the inside or the outside of that leg, or maybe you just rest that palm on that shin. Inhale as we keep that front leg pretty straight, coming into reverse Trikonasana. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Trikonasana. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, high lunge. So flip the back foot to face the front. Take a breath here and lower down into low lunge. Nice job. Maybe you take your blanket underneath your back knee, grab your blocks or pillows or something if you need them, and we're gonna come into our half splits pose, Ardha Hanumanasana. So go ahead and press back through your front heel. We're tucking those back toes. I definitely need my blanket for this one. Take 3 deep breaths here and start to pull those toes back towards you. So flexing that foot. I'm gonna flip around to the other side so you guys can see this next transition. So we're here in our half splits pose. Now bringing the blocks to the sides, we're gonna bend our right front knee and walk our left hand about 12 inches in front of our left shoulder, and our right, it's diagonal from our right heel. And now hug your right knee with your right hand, and we're just gonna drop our hips, flipping both feet facing the direction that we're facing, and dropping those hips to the ground for lounge lizard. So shoulders are relaxed, it's kind of lazy here, but you're just hugging that right knee in with your right hand, taking a moment to breathe into your hip, and then we'll gently and slowly come into our tabletop. Okay, so we're on all fours, and then come into your child's pose. So spreading the knees, toes together, coming into your child's pose. Take a breath here. Inhale, rise, bringing the knees together, coming into kneeling camel pose. So let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, find the backs of the thighs. Lift your heart, roll your shoulders on your back, and maybe you find your heels. And you lean all the way back. Taking a breath here, opening the front of the body. Exhale as we rise back up, neck comes last. And then we press into our down dog and prepare for the other side. So I'm going to move my blanket over to the side again. Take a breath here. And we can either go right into warrior two with our left leg forward, or you can walk your feet to the front of the mat and then step your right leg back, coming into your warrior two. So find your warrior two with your left leg forward. Again, finding the strength in the lower body. We're pressing through the outer back leg. Make sure you can see your front big toe. And then we inhale as we come into reverse warrior. Lateral flexion, rib rotation. Exhale, coming back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, pressing our hips back and reaching the arms forward. We exhale, come into triangle pose. Now lift that pubic bone up towards the belly button. Inhale as you press through that front heel, opening up for reverse. Exhale as you push the hips back and open the chest for triangle. Inhale two more times. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reverse. Just really connecting with your breath, connecting with your body. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, coming back up to warrior two. Exhale, coming to high lunge. Inhale is where we lower down to our low lunge. Maybe we take that blanket underneath the knee. And here's where, if you have blocks or you'd like to bring the floor to you, go ahead, push back through that front heel for your half front splits pose. And take that toe with you, so pulling the big toes with you. Breathing in to that hip. So really pulling that left hip into the socket, lifting the hips up and back. Keeping your back flat here so we can keep it in the hamstring. Take another breath here. And now we're going to move the blocks to the side, come into our lounge lizard. So bend that front knee, take your right hand about 12 inches in front of you diagonally, and then we're going to hug our left knee with our left arm and just flip onto our side so that both feet are facing the direction we're facing. Just relaxing into that lounge lizard, breathing here. As we start to descend back to the ground, bringing our heart rate back down and moving onto the floor. Coming into tabletop next. And then coming into your child's pose. Reaching those arms out. Noticing just the heat and the mobility that you've created for yourself. Walk your hands back up, coming to kneeling for camel pose one more time. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, walk the hands down the back thighs. Inhale as we lift the heart, roll the shoulders on the back. And exhale as you really lean it back to wherever your body says that's okay with me. Now bringing yourself back up, Head comes last. And we're gonna have a seat. Well done, everyone. It's not over yet, but that sweaty part is over. Oh, that sun feels so good. Good job. Okay, so coming into Janu Shirshasana 1, this is where you can have your strap or a belt or a scarf or a towel. And we're going to take the leg out to the side. The left leg is going to come diagonally out to the side. Now the right foot is going to come to the inside, or if you can turn that knee and hip and bring that knee behind you. So either one of these, okay? And then we're going to take our strap and loop it around our foot. And we're going to bring our torso to face over that thigh. Now, if your knees are separate from each other, meaning that foot is turned back, you want your knees as far away from each other. We're really just opening up that hip. External rotation. Inhale as you lift and lengthen through your torso, and then exhale as you just dip yourself forward a little bit. And maybe you find the floor, or maybe you bring blocks to you. And we're going to keep the spine nice and straight. Taking 3 deep breaths in here to wherever you feel tension, creating space. On the exhales, feeling the release a little bit, just a little bit every breath. Practicing patience. And then we'll come back up and we'll go to the other side. So we'll take that right leg out to the side, and that left leg is going to come to the inside, or you can rotate that knee back behind you. Since I can still do this, I'm going to do it. All right, let's wrap that strap around your foot. Inhale as we bring the torso to face over the leg. And then exhale as you just ever so gently start to push those hips back, keeping the sit bones down. So both sit bones are grounded down. And keeping the neck in alignment with the spine. Taking those deep breaths in to where you feel tension. Exhaling, just feeling those muscles and that tension lengthen a little bit more with each breath. Slowly release as we come to Janu Shirshasana 2. We're going to take the left leg straight out from the hip, and the right leg is going to rest on top of the left leg. Now here's where I'm going to use my blocks to just lean myself forward a little bit. You can use the floor. You can just simply sit up and press that knee down as you hinge forward. Bring your attention to where you feel the tension. And breathe into it. Breathe in space. Exhale stress. Relax your face. Perhaps turn up the corners of your mouth. Coming up gently. We'll use the assistance of our arms to place that right leg back where it goes and just give them a shake. Shake it out. And then take that left leg, bend it, and place it on top of the right thigh. pull that right hip into the socket. Pull that femur into the socket. Flex both of your feet here. Inhale as we lift and lengthen. Exhale as we start to bow to ourselves. Feeling gratitude for, once again, doing something really good for your body. And taking the time to practice together today. Inhaling into the low back and into that hip. That left hip. Exhale as you release tension. 2 more breaths into wherever you need it the most. I'm really feeling a release in my low back, like the side of my low back today. That feels really good. Okay, so let's take that left leg, put it straight, shake it out, and now going into seated spinal twist. We're gonna take our right leg and place it over the left. You can just stay here if you'd like, or you can kind of move your sit bones to the side and then bring that left leg underneath you. And then once again, just staying here, hugging that knee in. Or you can take that left arm, hug it in, take the right hand behind you. And if the right hand is behind you, see if you can place it behind your left butt cheek. So it's all the way back there. But all you have to do here is sit up straight. I'm not gonna twist because that's not good for me right now, but I'd encourage you to twist to the right from your belly button. Okay, so ground your sit bones down, lengthen through the crown of your head, and just start to twist from that belly button here. Taking some nice deep breaths. Every inhale, lengthening through the crown of your head. Every exhale, just maybe turning another millimeter. The neck follows the belly button. And on your next exhale, take your counter stretch by just bringing your hands to touch the floor over to the left and then bending the elbows almost as if you're going to do a push-up. And that's just a nice counter stretch for us. And then we're going to take those legs back out in front of us, give them a shake, and over to the other side. Take that left leg and cross it over the right. And then maybe you take that right leg and bring it underneath you. Give your knee a hug and sit up nice and tall. Now make sure both of your sit bones are down on the ground. So if they're not, just bring a blanket up underneath the one that's higher. Okay, so you can really feel supported and let those hips rest down. Okay, here we can just sit up straight and hug our knee, or take that right hand to the knee. Take that left hand, spin it around and place it behind the right butt cheek. And all you have to do is sit up straight. Okay, take a breath here. And then as you can, just slowly start to twist with every exhale from that belly button. Okay, and try to keep that left foot on the ground. Try to keep all 4 corners on the ground there. Just feeling grounded and yet feeling lengthening up towards the sky as well. So we're really reaching in all 4 directions. Up and down, back and front. Take another breath here. Good. Then let's do our counter stretch. So take your hands over to the right side and then give yourself a little bow down. Coming back up to center. Let's practice our cow pose. So keeping your legs like this, we're gonna cross our knees. And so we're just taking our feet and pulling them out to the side and flattening that top leg. Now, you can place a towel or a blanket in between your legs, and you can grab onto your knees, you can grab onto your feet, but flex the feet. And then we can use our hands to bring our ankles a little bit more parallel with each other, or not. They might be way back here. That's totally fine. Just sit up tall and take 3 deep breaths with me. Bringing out all that good work we did. Now, noticing that our left leg is on top, we can do a quick switcheroni and lean back, take that right leg on top of the left, coming into our cow facing pose. And just squeezing those knees as close together as you can. This side is significantly tighter on me, so every side's going to be different. And just do your best. They're going to fall wherever they fall, but take a blanket and place it in between your thighs to give yourself a little bit more freedom here. And then we'll take 3 breaths sitting up tall. Exhale, relaxing the shoulders. Just try your best to keep your sit bones down on the ground. One more breath. We'll slowly extend the legs straight out in front of us. Shake them out. And now we're gonna do double pigeon again. We did this yesterday, and I know I talked to my mom and she was like, what? So just do what you can, okay? We're gonna take our right leg and we're gonna bend it in. And then we're gonna take our left leg and bend it in. And this is where that left leg can go in front of your right. They might just be totally crossed as we lean forward here. That's fine. You're just gonna be where you're gonna be. If you can, take that left heel and place it on top of your knee so that your shins are parallel, then you can do that. But you do not feel like that is where you're supposed to go with this, okay? I like you having your knees connected to your body. So just do whatever you can, and then we take our 3 deep breaths by pushing our hips back and pulling the chest forward. Maybe just sitting up straight feels good for you. Feels good. But just like balance, we gotta practice this stuff. We gotta practice moving our body in ways that our body was meant to move. Maybe it doesn't feel like it was meant to move this way, but I assure you it is. All right, now we'll lean back and we'll use the assistance of our hands, and we'll shake our legs out, and then we'll bring our left leg in and just bring that right leg in to where you can. Again, crossing the shins in front of each other is totally fine, as you may lean forward and feel that huge stretch. If you can, pick up that leg so that it looks like a pretzel, and so your shins are almost parallel and your right heel is on top of that left knee. That's great too. It's all good. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you push your hips back, pull your chest forward. Keep that length in the spine. We are not rounding the back here. Take 2 more deep breaths. Stay with me. Good focus. Good Good concentration. And now we slowly come out of it as you prepare for Shavasana. You've made it. You did it. You did awesome. So here's where we support our heart by supporting our back body. Couple different ways you can do this. Laying on a pillow, laying on a blanket. So if you just have a blanket, you can roll up that blanket so it's like a Tootsie Roll, and then you place it right along your spine. This is a really great way to support your heart and open up the front side of your body. Also, if you have a couple blocks, you can take a block where your bra strap goes and underneath your head. And so leaning back here with one supporting the back and then one supporting the head. That's also an option. Or just using pillows. So you bring the pillow up to the base of your spine, and then we're gonna roll it back. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alrighty. Close your eyes. This is fish pose or supported heart pose. We're supporting the back of your heart. Maybe you take your hands to your heart, or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or you just open the arms to the side as you stay inside of yourself, calling those things to mind that you are grateful for. Feeling your connection to the divine greater power that you are a part of. And as you bring attention to each part of your body, as you exhale, relax each part of your body. You are a peaceful warrior, and you are brave. To come back to the room by listening to the sounds in the room, noticing the texture of the blanket or the floor, the temperature around you. Maybe the sun is shining on you. We'll begin to wiggle our fingers and our toes. Maybe taking a big stretch above the head and stretching the feet out and then bending the knees. Hi, buddy. Rolling to one side. And pressing ourselves up to seated to be greeted by Mr. Sparkles. Bringing our hands before our heart. Now Now bringing our hands to our forehead. May the positive thoughts we think, bringing our fingers to our mouth, align with the words we speak, bringing your thumbs to your heart, and guide the actions that we take. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with me here today. Namaste. Namaste, Sparkle.